Hello guys, and I am back again with another video, and this video is actually going to be reasons why commentaries are my favorite kinds of videos to make on this channel. Now, I've been making commentaries since like 2016, 2017, maybe even before actually. I think I made a couple in 2015, and I made all sorts of games from Sonic Generations to Battlefield 4 to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the newer game. And there's all sorts of things I did commentaries on, from other YouTubers to, satire videos to videos about memes like I do nowadays. Just all sorts of stuff I would do throughout the course of like 4 or 5 years. Now, I started doing commentary videos when I was in high school. I think around freshman or sophomore year I started doing commentaries when I was a lot younger. I did videos on kind of more dramatical topics back then. Like, there was this one I made years ago about people calling 911 because Facebook was down and Facebook was still more relevant. I think I made this in like 2014, 2015, but it got, I think, a couple views. I don't think it got too many, but I think it was a funny video either way, considering how immature I was then compared to now. Even if you listen to my voice, it sounds different. I sound a lot more mellowed out now than I did back then, and things are just a bit different now. There's other games and stuff like that now. Like, I'm playing the newer Call of Duty now. I was playing Overwatch a couple years ago, back when it was at its prime. But this all started when I was watching channels like Review Tech USA years ago. I originally actually started watching White Boy 7th Street. He was a Call of Duty commentator back in the day. He still does them, but he was big during like 2011, 2012. And that was when I first was getting into YouTube, actually. And I didn't really make videos back then. I mainly just watched videos since I was so young back then. I was only like 12 or 13 at the time, so I didn't really make videos back then. I only watched them. But when I was around 14 or 15 years old, a couple years later, I started making videos. Not the first ones I didn't make weren't commentaries, but I still uploaded gameplay to my channel just for fun. I didn't really intend to get any views or anything like that. I had like 2 subscribers back then, so I wasn't really gaining much fame. I was mainly posting, gameplay videos for fun that maybe my friends would see or something. They would show my friends and stuff like that. It wasn't anything intended to get views, but eventually I started actually taking more inspiration from these people and started thinking, hey, that might be cool to do. So I got myself a good microphone and all that, and I got myself some editing software and started uploading commentary videos on things, whether they be the Facebook video or talking about other YouTubers and all that. I talked about all sorts of stuff from back in the day. Some of it was kind of dramatic due to the fact that edgier content, I think, was a bigger thing back then on YouTube, and I kind of got sucked into it a little bit back then. Like Dylan the Hacker, I think I made a couple of videos on him, possibly. They weren't really meant to be serious, though. They were meant to be joking around about the whole Dylan the Hacker situation, because I thought the whole situation was funny, and I was one of those people to really get some laughs out of people. And that was mainly what I did back then. I did satirical content mainly for the lulz, and it wasn't meant to offend anybody, really. It was just meant to mainly, have fun on the whole situation that was going on in YouTube back then with all these, like, more edgier kind of channels. I didn't really get too deep into it, though. I made a couple of videos that were just supposed to be funny, and that's not really who I am anymore, due to the fact that it's just not like what it used to be, and for the fact that I've kind of matured a little bit since then. So who I am now is a more mellow kind of person who just enjoys making videos about things that I find either full, nostalgic, whatever it may be. I focus more on videos that go towards those kinds of feelings. Which people like Optimus I watch, Review Tech USA, they'd make videos. They were sort of on the edgier side, talking about edgier topics, though they probably wouldn't make it if they were uploaded today on YouTube. Some of the older ones, they really wouldn't make it due to the fact of YouTube's algorithm. But I used to watch those back then and kind of get inspired by those back when there was a lot more crazy stuff going on the internet that was either massively talked about or whatever, or stuff that was, you know, going on with a couple more people that I went into a community with, actually, because I had kind of went into a community of just people who wanted to get laughs on YouTube and just wanted to have fun doing what they were doing. And I feel like that's still me, but in a different kind of way. And now it's more of a way of, you know, kind of making videos to get the nostalgia factor, or to get, you know, laughs still, but in a more good kind of way. Now I take more requests now, because I have a few fans that, you know, ask for me to do a certain kind of video, which I may get around to doing, especially if I do enough research on it. Now that I have like 500 some subscribers, but back then I had a couple hundred. I started going up when I uploaded how-to tutorial videos and some of my commentary videos. Some of those got some views, and that's how I mainly got my audience. I couldn't be more thankful for every subscriber that I have and everyone that takes the time out of their day to sit down and watch my videos. And if some other people have left because, you know, they're not interested in the content that I make anymore compared to what I used to make, because I used to make content that was considered to maybe be a little bit more edgier but not like massively edgy, then I understand. You know, people move on. But, you know, I feel like that aspect of YouTube is pretty much dead at this point due to the algorithm. And along with that, me kind of growing up more in general, just moving away from those kinds of things because they don't really interest me as much as they used to at all anymore. I mean, I'll make videos on events that may happen that are serious, like the coronavirus and all that, but I just choose to kind of stay away from the kind of internet drama that goes on, though there's not much of that as much as there used to be. I think because, you know, it's a lot more protected nowadays. Videos get taken down a lot easier nowadays for even little things that happen. You know, false copyright claims are all over the place. You got false, you know, takedowns everywhere going on at this point. Still, aside from all that, I've just matured really from making those kinds of videos at this point, and I just want to have fun doing what I'm doing. Give people, you know, some nostalgia, give people some laughs, and just have a good time and chill. That's mainly me anymore. That's just who I am anymore. I'm 18 years old now, and I've already kind of mellowed out a little bit more from all the high school teeny kind of drama that I was in kind of to an extent in high school. But, you know, my older videos from back in the day, they weren't really meant to cause any harm whatsoever. They were meant to mainly just have fun, you know, on the internet, and sometimes meant to be taken serious or anything like that. So, you know, people change, times change, and everything like that, and, you know, there's always a certain point to move on. I'm not quitting YouTube anytime soon unless, you know, it gets shut down or whatever, or YouTube, you know, decides, hey, no more, we're quitting, basically, you know, giving up on their creators. Now, this is me now, and this is who I am, and my videos seem to be getting some views, you know, here and there, so, and that's all I need, really. You know, I don't really ask to have a ton of subscribers. You know, as long as I have maybe a chosen few people that watch and enjoy, I'm happy with that. So my commentaries now, I think, are better anyways due to the better production value. I've gotten better equipment since then. I used to use kind of more crappy equipment back in the day that would glitch out all the time. I still have a few glitches from time to time with my video editor, but I fixed those recently, and I think they should be good now. But either way, you know, I think my videos are better now than they used to be, and I enjoy doing them even more than I used to. So this is just me now, and I love making the videos I make, and, you know, as long as you guys enjoy watching them as well, I will keep on making them. So yeah, that is my history of commentating on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think of it, you know, and let me know what you may want me to make a commentary on next, or, you know, what meme you want me to review on Meme Shelf, and I will see you guys later. Peace.